A kick that's covering plenty of distance. Hasco tried to mark it, kicked off the ground.
Everyone up, taken away by McKay, puts it out towards the half-back line. Griffiths, shoved out of the way by Jackson. Picked up by Murray, takes the kick away to the half-back line. Punched away, Doull puts it back.
Kick towards the centre of the ground. Stewart is pushed out of the road there. When we see Doull in the centre against Stewart, and that moves me down overdue. Free kick must be taken.
Full forward pocket position. Elliott bustled out of the way.
So it'll be a penalty kick. Stewart continuing to dominate the centre. He's already got rid of one opponent, and that was Armstrong. Now he's got Doull on him. But
beautiful one-handed dry day pickup. Then Doull goes in, and McIntosh, the two set themselves and just missed. Aside a couple of people, and then drives up towards the half-forward line, and in the way is Doull.
Supposed to be a premiership side. Armstrong picks up a high kick, a little one in toward Doull. He may have been outmarked by Bond. I'll wait and see. No, Doull will get the decision from umpire Coates. Another short, another hand pass coming up, and Fennell now getting the boot into the ball. Half the forward pocket area. Fennell picks up, got a hand pass away, under pressure toward Doull. Doull's long hand pass quickly puts the ball up foot and finds centre half forward and Barry Green, but it's dropped the mark.
But he comes out with it now, and he kicks down towards the centre half forward position. Breen has gone downfield. Where's Breen going? He's gone down onto the back line. Breen has gone down as an assistant forward.
Comes through. Chandler's following through with the ball, knocks the ball towards Doull. Doull has a chance. He'll hand pass, but he's been tackled by Trott. Well tackled, Trott. Doull's in trouble, but gets his hand pass eventually away.
Set themselves, here's a go. The ball not clear, Breen comes in. Breen is taken over the line by Doull, and Doull plays on straight away. Doull kicks to the members.
Neil, as Neil drives the ball down towards the centre wing position, and it's Trott. Trott fumbles the mark though. Doull takes the ball away for Carlton.
Lucas on, weight off for Carlton. Here's a chance for Galt now to go forward. His long hand pass is intercepted by Doull of Carlton. Doull up towards centre half forward. That corner couldn't quite get a decent kick in. It goes to Moran. Moran now down towards centre half forward. But Doull is going to do the same to Lawrence as he did to Breen apparently. Takes the mark.
He goes long up to the half forward flank for his own side, and Breen almost took the mark. I'm sorry, it was Elliott.
Score. Big leapers are there, and they'll be able to mark the ball. Chance in the ground for Hendry. Screw it back in towards the goal square. Doull marks. No, he doesn't mark it. Breaking clear of Doull again. He's been a very reliable defender. Wide towards McCarthy. He can't mark the ball. Keeps it. Oh, he's met by Doull. Fair bump. In comes Ablett for Hawthorn. Down he goes, and it's out of bounds. Hendry can take it at 16 points with about 3 minutes of play at the most remaining. Play on the centre wing. Here's Doull, who's been a grand defender for the Carlton side. Handball goes to Armstrong, who's right foot.
And that's Bruce Doull. Playing hide and seek.
Tap down to Calorie. It's been consistent this quarter, only for Doull to intercept and mark at centre half back.
Up wide it goes where Dick Clay comes out towards it. He's pursued by Doull. Clay's left footer goes down towards the boundary line. In they come again, Carlton, from Southby, out to Doull. Wide it goes. Mawson killed her. They're a bit slow, however, picked up by Doull. Doull, always a good player. Gets his...
They move into attack towards the half-forward line. Two Carlton here against one Richmond. And Royce Hart, who's on one leg, and it's pretty easy to see that. He can't fly. It's taken by Doull.
Towards half-forward for Richmond. Doull, quick to recover. Fumbles. Jones is there. He thumps it down for Doull to pursue. Doull has it and is held but not in possession. And Bruce Doull will take the free kick for Carlton.
One has to feel sorry for Royce Hart, Farrell. He can't run.
He's certainly in a lot of...
Firm. Crunny's boots towards the centre wing. Dean against Quirk. Down the ground, Doull, the break clear.
Now to Montgomery. Another long kick over the half towards the half forward line. Blight kicks a big one into the forward zone. A chance here from Mark. Out comes Doull, however. Doull of Carley through now, and he drives the ball up to the forward line. More at the back. He couldn't hold it. Going after it now is Zantuck. Chasing him is O'Connell. Fennell tries towards Pickett, but it's taken by Melrose. Melrose into the forward zone, but Doull standing there in front of Moore takes the mark. Doull gets it wide here, looking for Jack.
And good football by Footscray. In front was Doull. Excitement plus out here at Prince's Park.
The mark, Jones taps it down all right. North Melbourne little men come in now. There's a free kick to Sutton, but it's called play on. Doull comes in there for Carlton. He's being chased by Melrose. Gets the ball across here towards Ashman.
Attack with a very hefty kick. Up gets Blight. Flew very high. There's the ball taken away from Carlton by Doull.
It's a nice kick too, down towards the wing position. Up goes Malcolm Blight. Doull is there, however. Doull not quite so spectacular, but a kick from Moore going back to this wing position. Nolan's there, but he's right underneath it. Up gets Jones, spoils him. It goes to Doull. Doull over to McClure. Cable of North Melbourne into the forward zone once again. Up they go. Blight went up before acceptances, and the mark taken by Doull of Carlton.
Good safe mark by Doull that time, using good judgment. As the well grabbed by Feltham. As the ball goes back to Doull and Blight, but it's still coming out the winner this time. Looking for Keogh. Up it goes, and a good mark.
He puts North into attack once again, but Doull knocks the ball clear. Through comes Schimmelbusch. There's a free kick to Doull, I'd reckon. Now it's called play on, but Doull comes out with the ball. A hand pass across.
It's right for Gumbledon. A short pass, is it okay? No, Dawson falls over. A beautiful pick-up by Doull as the ball goes up towards...
Jones, big hand in there. Jezelenko to Doull. Oh, nicely played to Byrne. Good cooperation there. Byrne looking for...
Out to Bartlett beautifully. Around the outer wing looking for Sheedy. Doull is there. A good mark, Bruce Doull. A very impressive start to this match. Sees Ashman. At that time, Doull. Beautiful. Completely outpointed him so far. Walls.
Bruce Doull comes into it fiercely, grabs it, but he's a great player, this fellow. Beautiful kick to the forward pocket. Tore it up high, but who's that? He's grabbed it. It's Serafini. Position, he goes for a beautiful shot across the wing there towards Wood. Wood who's swung across wings then. And he goes after Bruce Doull. Well played, Doull.
Bruce Doull, cleverly done, Doull. Out to Keogh. An awkward bounce for Trevor Keogh. Back to Doull. Shoots for goal and puts it through. There's class. There's absolute class for you.
Tap on, nice play. Bockinghorn down to Doull, which is dangerous. As quick as you like across to Armstrong, and it's a Carlton goal.
As Hawkins puts the ball wide, two Geelong players to spoil each other, and it comes back out to Collins of Carlton. Collins walks around, a handball towards Doull. Doull misses on the first occasion, then runs around his opponent, goes for the short pass from Doull. It passes to Hawkins out to Cotillo. Cotillo runs around to the open goal, and it's full point.
Boundary line there, boots it back towards the wing position. Robert Walls goes the punt, but Doull's too strong and takes the mark out there on that wing position on the outer side. Goes for a short pass.
To Doull for a goal. Out in the roving book department as Ashman gives it across to Doull. Doull's kick down towards the big ones, and then again brings up 4 points.
Ball down to centre-half forward. There's half a dozen players there at this stage. Grabbed by Roach, running to a Carlton player. Taken by Doull now.
At the centre-half back position, a short pass coming over here looking for McCann, but there's Doull coming back and taking a great mark. Up by crushes his way through the back. Back towards centre-half forward. Doull coming out, picks it up nice and a beautiful turn and a beautiful bit of play.
Austin from full-back. That kick dropping a little bit short. Doull flies, claims the mark, and is punished. The flying doorman. Good to see him back on the Carlton side today. Never puts in a bad one, does he?
Long kick to the full forward zone. They all fly. Yeah, Bryder's got his hands, but couldn't hold the mark. They're all pouncing, and Doull trying to break clear. Finally gets a hurried kick, and the ball is out of bounds. That was real strength on the part of the flying doormat. That time you could say he broke over his face, and he fires at the goal, but he's off target. Doesn't quite make the distance, and a good mark down there in Doull. I tell you, when you're bleeding like that, Peter.
Long kick by Stephen Eck to the centre wing position. Doull's there for Carlton in front of Brydas. Gregg's right there with him though, so a hurried hand pass. Comes out to
Brydas leads. The pass from Gregg not quite good enough. He got to Brydas on the first bounce. Good calling for the ball. The short. Well, Brydas is smothered by Bruce Doull, who quickly examined his fingers. He could have bent one back in doing that.
I'll say, but what about the round of applause he got from the Carlton supporters then? He's certainly the idol of the Carlton crowd, is Bruce Doull, and rightly so. There.
Schimmelbusch tries to get it out. He did get rid of it. Tanner can't pick up cleanly. He was being held by Doull, but it's called play on. And Doull once again taking the good on the scene for North Melbourne. Picks up, shoots for goal, but it's off target at this stage and going through for... No score. Doull got there first to take the mark.
Oh, beautiful mark. A beautifully judged mark, in fact, by Bruce Doull. He's got the ball. Look at the kick. A beautiful kick down towards the forward line, but Doull
too strong. A beautiful hand.
Gary Dempsey knocked that ball away once again. Brightest leads in the race for the ball. Closely contested. Oh, look at Doull. He's done that all day. Beautiful play as he had come off as Tanner back towards Glendinning. The bounce will favour Doull. He's caught. Oh, he gets away once again as he
Across to Francis. 15 kicks into the full forward area.
Zusto. Ball back there towards the wing position. Doull flying and a great marking defence there. Blackridge into attack because he's out there towards the wing position.
First now goes for the long kick. Jess is there, but so too is Doull. Bruce Doull, the ever reliable.
Going for a long kick up there towards right, but there we see Doull. And Doull's had Jess well covered too because they've been the two. Barton well covered all day. Doull flying at the back and he's got the mark. What a great player this fellow is. Never whinges, never moans, just kick.
Roach behind. Doull, ever reliable. Hasn't got a foot wrong all day. Robert
Moore having his full 10-metre run. Plus. Then putting a long kick out wide. But it goes straight into the arms there of Bruce Doull. The hand pass.
Not quite there. Fitzpatrick up high. Davies. Doull picks up, snaps at goal. It's close, but not quite close enough. I think they've kicked another point. Warren Jones, O'Halloran at the back going the spoil. The ball bounces toward Davies. Davies' hand passes out to Mew, but the umpire called it a throw, and Carlton will take the free kick through Bruce Doull. Doull in an unfamiliar role of playing on the forward line is out about, he'll kick from about 55 metres. He'll go close to a score. He thought he was robbed of a goal before. He won't be robbed of this one. A goal kissed by Bruce Doull. And he's quite elated with himself to kick that goal. Hawthorn 11-8-74. Carlton 11-15-81. That's the story as we approach three-quarter time.
Well, Bruce Doull, because of the way the Hawthorn have lined up their forward line, Doull has come into the unfamiliar role on the onto the ball.
Satori out to Thomas. Thomas a left foot pass. Doull. Lovely football. Boots it out to Bazzusto.
Intercepting is McCann, whose kick is wide out towards the flank. Doull is the only one there for Carlton. You can back him in though. He'll beat two opponents. He'll look over the top for Klomp.
Ball back to centre field to looking for Magro. It's too long. Up gets Harms, finally backing up well as Doull. He always does that. He's a very solid player playing game number 250. The back fly off the top of the pack as Mackay fires. And he's put it through for full points.
Goal number 2 to Mackay.
Goal number 2 and of course
gains control and the ball. At the back is Doull and takes a safe grab for the Blues.
Good mark to Doull.
Done onto Whitcomb. Gee, this is a great quarter of football. Whitcomb over the top foot. Preston under pressure. Back to Whitcomb, but Doull will tidy for Carlton. From half-back flank. Great football, Bruce Doull.
Mossop is in the ruck. It's sharked by David Clark. It's kicked up towards the brilliant Doull, who is doing so well. And he's not giving young Reynoldsson a smell today. And there's the kick by Doull, wide to the flank, looking for, finding Mark.
Looking in towards Serafini. Short pass, favours Doull. Doull's anticipation is magnificent. Bruce Doull putting the ball.
High kick, looking for Rendell. He was up, it's punched away. Gotch coming across, couldn't get position. Doull gives a quick hand pass across to Glascott. Glascott going. David McMahon, a quick hand pass across to Hansen. Fitzroy steadying as Hansen puts the kick forward, but it's all Carlton in defence. And the reliable, ever reliable, that is, Bruce Doull. There's the hand pass out to now to Bortolotto.
And from the have to wait on that. And coming on to replace him is Perovic, but the game continues as Francis drives the ball deep into the forward zone. He's a marvel. He's an absolute marvel, that Doull.
Bruce Doull. Jack, I agree. You can say nothing but praise. Words defy the play of Bruce Doull at the moment. Has time to steady, go goalward, but in the way again. Bruce Doull reading the play absolutely magnificently, finishing it off, equal to the occasion, never missing a player. Well, they really are making them earn their marks, Jack.
Yes, there's no easy ones being paid here.
As long as they're consistent, that's fair enough, though.
Yes, I don't argue about that.
Rendell getting the big punch. Favoured Poynton, but again Doull comes on the scene, takes it away, and then a magnificent kick from Bruce Doull, a 60-metre.
Justin Madden. Doull gets it down to Johnson. Great run. The Blues looking good when they're coming forward. To Doull at half forward, he's got it. Doull plays on. Uses clever handball to Kukamelis. But he ran into two. He couldn't get past him. It's Danaher.
Used to Shepherd's well for Hawker. A throw, perhaps. Here's Doull as cool as a cucumber. Now it's centre half forward and
Crow. At the Crow. Crow towards Watson. Oh, Doull superb.
Doull in the way. Yes, when he's in the way, you're in trouble because Bruce Doull really misses one. That was no difference. Look at the kick from Doull. About 16 point. Carlton 19-19, 133. Hawthorn 10-14, 74. Bacalao and Doull takes it away. Gets a quick hand pass across the buck.
They've got him in the ruck, so they must think that they've got a game on their hands at least. Malin's kick comes towards centre field. Doull, the flying doormat. Well, Johnston and Busasto said yours. They both left it go, and here's Doull again. He must have come 30 metres. Malin, solid tackle. Johnston's kick.
Around Aspen. He finally boots the ball, looking for Taylor in the front posse. And Doull's got the mark. He's paying the mark to Doull. Of course, he's got a very difficult job today. Watch that in replay. A good mark to Doull. Pretty well north as the ball goes back now towards Dempsey. Goes for the tap on. Good play. Coming in to meet it now is Doull. Hand pass back there, back out there towards the wing position. There's Bruce Doull. A great mark there on that wing position. Now playing in attack. Punched out by Glendinning. Out there towards that Sheldon. He goes down. Picked up by Aspen in a bit of trouble getting it back now to Doull. Oh, down goes Busasto. He's not having a good day at all. They're all fumbling the ball as Doull gets a hand pass out to Buckley. Another one coming.
Malin to Doull for a goal to Carlton.
Take a shot for goal from 60 metres out. It's going to be very close. It may have got through. It's a goal.
And Brian Wilson, he won't be brushed aside easily. Tried to chip it in towards O'Sullivan. Doull got it in first.
Runs his full 10 metres. Trying to find Evans or Smith. Doull is there, lost his headband for the second time in the day, and Bruce Doull will take another free kick.
I think if he loses it 3 times, that's the time he does his block and get out the way. I've only seen him do it once when someone ripped it off in that night Escort Championship match. He went berserker.
Against Hawthorn, that's right. Good bananas.
Didn't he?
Might have been a clean one, new one. Doull, oh, beautiful kick. Beautiful kick by Bruce Doull. One behind.
The centre sends the ball over the half-forward line, but Doull's in the way to take a good mark. Good mark to Bruce Doull. A bit agitated, that 15-metre penalty as Doull drives the ball out wide, looking for Wow Jones and the big...
Meterage substantially by that ball. Reece Jones, the flyer at the back, can't outmark Wow Jones. Perovic shrugs the tackle from right.
Comes out of the pack nicely, a hand pass coming over, a dangerous one to Doull, but Doull's got it well covered. Good play on the part of the flying doormat. Out there.
40 metres plus the free kick, which is 100 when Bartlett kicks it downfield. Bruce Doull's the puncher. High in there it goes. Hunter takes it through. Manoeuvres for one. Got out of trouble beautifully. All danger, real danger. Doull gets them out of danger.
Carlton 5 straight goals for 30 points. And Bruce Doull, torpedo punt kick, working beautifully.
Ball back into play again. Doull coming in to take the mark and does. Doull at half back. And Richmond go back into attack now. It's Doull and Roach coming out to meet it. Doull's there first. Spins out of the pack, nearly goes down, but still gets a hand pass out to Klumper.
See Malin's on him at the moment. Down towards half forward. Chance for Doull. Really fumbles. Brings it out wide, looking for Klomp and finds him. Klomp, right half-back flank. Play on, says the umpire. Klomp does. He's got plenty of room. Hawthorn go into attack after the bounce. They haven't been into attack much this quarter. One of the reasons is the man with the ball.
He picked it up beautifully. Tries to get it down there to Buckenau. The two number 11s together. He got one on the back. No, he said play on. As the ball is finally picked up by Perovic. and the ball cleared away again. I thought that was a push.
The ball long down towards the square. Perovic in the front position, thumped away by Byrne. Well backed up by Doull. Doull steadies, takes the ball away, puts it up towards the half-back flank.
His kick was no good. Taken by Byrne, kicked out wide toward Buckenara. It bounces badly for him. Taken away by Doull. Knights comes on the scene to try and rob Doull of possession. That's hard to do. Doull taps it back to a teammate. He put the ball in towards centre-half forward. A little bit of shepherding against Edmund there, but Doull has taken the mark. Centre-half forward. No mark taken. Doull does the roving, got the ball out toward McConville, who accepts it, gets it out again to Austin.
Named in the back pocket, and strangely, that's where he's playing. Ashman seemed to shove Tony Shaw. Takes the hand pass from Doull. Right half-back flank for...
Now it's Pizzasto's turn. A hand pass to Doull, and the flying doormat fires, but he's up target, and it's through for another point. So they're wasting chances too, the Blues. 2 goals, 7-19 to Collingwood, 1 goal, 10 points. There. Banks at the back. Can he get the city to take the mark off his hands? Back there to the ever-reliable Doull. He goes down, but still taps it out. There goes Walsh. A hand pass back to Richardson, but Doull's there again. And what a player this old guy is. The flying doormat takes the ball away from the danger zone. And up with him on the head. Punched away by Tony Shaw. The ball knocked to the ground again. Back to Doull, now down in defence. Finally picked up by Johnson. It's not a bad...
Superb play. Dodged 5 players and 1 out. Doull in front. The old doormat himself. And as he played the game of his life today.
Johnson. Long kick back towards centre field. Doull in front. And there he is, the old flying doormat. A hand pass to McConville.
Trips himself up to Malin to Doull. Lovely sidestep by the Carlton veteran.
Good pass that time to Neil. And they go back into attack up there to Brighton Doull. But there's Doull in front. Down goes Bright. This gives Doull an easy go out. And finally, we see the ball kicked there by Mossam over that half-forward line. Now coming out to meet it in front of Bright as Doull had no trouble getting around him. He's had him well covered today.
There is it taken away by Tui. Wide towards the centre wing. Featherby should be first to get there, or Doull. His opposite number 11 beats him to it.
He centres the ball, looking there for Barry Round. Off the top of the pack, Cottagio tries to get it out. They're all fumbling at the moment. Carroll loses it. Finally, Doull gives a beautiful hand pass out there to Sheldon.
Up towards half forward, Sheldon to English to Doull. Back to Austin.
In that first quarter, the ball back out there to Doull. Intercepted by Swab, but Doull's got it well smothered. Great player, hand pass to Southby. Southby balks Knights beautifully, passing out.
The Knights in 5 marks, tuck. Doull and Matthews. There's some class for you on both sides. Bit of experience in that pair. And the flying doormat wins out.
He's got the ball there at half-back, a long kick back there towards the half-forward line. But there he is, the flying doormat, Bruce Doull to take the mark.
Malin tried to flick it out. Thompson with a roundhouse right. Doull is there, so too Meldrum for Carlton. Here comes the flying doormat, though. Loses it. The chance there for Otway. Doull again. Out wide to Meldrum.
Wayne Harms, who misses the mark. Actually tripped his opponent. Oh, beautiful tackle, Bruce Doull. And now we'll find Doull with a kick. Swings it across towards the centre. Finds Fitz.
Getting it out to Palm, who is a greatly improved player. Palm, a 60-metre drop punt, looking towards half-forward, but the mark has been taken by Bruce Doull.
Bruce Doull playing on from the half-back position. Well, had a chance to play on. The umpire's whistled him back. He has played on now, and it's been taken by Cork and
Ball forward going right across the face of goal. A one-hander. Not paid to Jimmy Edmund. He gets caught. It's 3-on-1. He's got no hope. Doull picks it up, gives it across to the woofer.
Southby putting the ball out. Doull, a lovely mark. Quick hand pass out wide, looking for Fitzpatrick, who gives it.
Who had such a wonderful start to the season. It's been a pretty good, consistent season all through, in fact. Johnston gives it across to the doormat. The flyer to half forward, a beautiful kick. Ditchburn, Buckley, or the signs are there. Pizzasto, goal! 3 to the buzz. Thank you, Jimmy, he says.
Sewell from behind. Fitzpatrick gets the tap. Punches it wide. Hawkins leads in the race for the ball. Doull takes it away, though. A quick hand pass across to Glascott. He gives free kick to Peter Dacos. The lead coming from Craig Davis. Doull, a good mark. So Bruce Doull.
the last line of defence.
Can't complete the grab. Williams is caught, tackled strongly. Socket off the ground towards Perovic. He goes for another boot, another 20 metres, but straight to range. Here's danger as he hooks a high ball. Not a good kick. Difficult one for Doull. He's under plenty of pressure and takes an extremely good mark. Carlton trying to steady things down and get back in this game.
Bottom once again away from Perovic, doing as he likes in this first quarter with Val Perovic, you know, and Doull comes on the scene to help Perovic out, gives a hand pass out wide, puts the ball out towards the wing, it bounces towards the half-forward line. Doull's first on the scene, gets away from the tackle and a quick centre. Wilson gets it out to Nettlefold. Nettlefold's kick down towards the goal area and Bruce Doull.
No doubt about Bruce Doull. The long hand pass comes out and Harms will drive it right down toward the wing position. He's getting the boot behind it now.
The left foot right out wide towards centre wing. Doull charges after it against Christensen. Still in play. Doull brilliantly kept it back down towards centre half forward. The diving mark was Glasgow.
And Perovic's there. Can't take the mark. And a chance for Cole. Doull's got him. Cole passes the ball down. Doull picks up. Long hand pass. Finds Marcoux. Marcoux could possibly look for Johnson. The ball thumped up toward the forward pocket position for Geelong. It's in that big pack of players and Doull came out with it. His hand pass came over to Bususto to Corcomelis and he...
By Walsh, the ball goes back to Merritt again, comes back there towards Danaher and Doull. Doull goes the punch once again as it finally comes out to Marcoux out there on that wing. McDonald goes for a short pass, looking for McCann in the front posse, punched away by Erie. Back there towards centre half forward, the ball pushed out again by Harms. In goes Doull, gets a hand pass out, not a good one. Dentz's kick is smothered by Doull, but that's Doull all over. Determination, perseverance, he drives it down there to
On the McClure, fended off Thomas well, gives it to the flying doormat. And his mate does a bit of shepherding, Alvin. Looks like a younger Bruce Doull. And Jim... Good mark taken by Dench. Well, had to rob Peter to pay Paul, moving Dench out of defence. Let Blackwell in. Not Blackwell, but Ralph. He's kicked 6 goals. Dempsey, Doull to Harms.
Finally, the ball driven away by Boss again. Oh, lovely set. Well played. Bit of a first quarter too, as the ball goes back there towards Bright. Oh, well played. Outmaneuvered Bright completely. 15-metre penalty. A hand pass coming over now to McConville.
Taken by the skipper. Turner, long kick, looking for Jacko. Johnson's there as well. Fisted away by Doull, out of bounds. Left back pocket for Carlton. We'll see a boundary throw in.
7 minutes. Full of running through. Johnson kicks the ball high up towards the full forward position. The mark dropped by Whitcomb. Picked up by Doull. Doull's kick is a short one and a mark there to...
Perovic in all sorts of pressure. The loose ball comes out to the big fellow in Jess. Taylor's there. Can't take the mark and it's punched through by Bruce Doull. Great play. Great defensive work by Bruce. Andy looks for Lee. Bruce Doull looks for Peter Mee. Takes the mark, goes on with a short pass and finds Hunter. Great play by Bruce Doull. The hand pass across to Johnston. Loose defence by the Tigers. But it's a high kick up towards half forward. McConville from the back. Doull comes on the scene. Does well. Well placed kick from Bruce Doull. Across to Harms.
There for Woodall, but he's covered by Doull. Doull, a great mark. Well, he's a bit too experienced for the Queenslander there. He gives a hand pass. Now over to Southby. Another long one coming out wide to McConville. Back it goes to Southby. Southby, the kick back towards centre half forward. Oh, Woodall didn't know where he was that time and was virtually stargazing as the mark is taken by Doull. Out it goes to Blackwell, and he's got a panic to run in here.
It's a huge crowd, isn't it?
Huge crowd. And, of course, these two traditional rivals are putting on a great show for them. Oh, there's a great mark to the old-timer, the flying doormat, right over the top of the pack, Bruce Doull.
Great mark down there at half-back. Watch it in replay again. That's a great mark. An interchange player in this quarter. Up it goes now. Oh, Doull, once again. What a game he's playing down there, too, in defence. We've seen some great performances here today as the ball double. But he scoots around his opponent. Beautiful play by Doull. Intercepted that greatly as the ball is driven down there towards the wing position. Coming out to meet it is Ralph. He's ahead of McCormack. Now, Pete.
That's the, I guess that was predictable. And Southby might have been moved out to the flank or half back. Picked up by Robbie Flower after that skirmish. Flower from half forward. He can kick a football. Long, could be a, no, Doull on the line. Great mark. Doull plays on, but he'll have to bring the ball back and kick over the mark.
At the moment, they're 34 points in front, but Carlton looking a lot better this third quarter than they did in the first half. At the back is Doull, and he's safe. Since he's gone on to Carlton, who kicked 4 goals on Southby, he's quieting the young fella down.
Picked up by Smith, good smother. Greg Healy slews off the side of the boot. Thorne getting underneath the ball. Doull, great mark.
Well, a great game this fella since going on to quarter 2, picking up the resting ruckman. I just can't work those guys out of positions at the moment, Pete.
It's like a game of chess, isn't it? Well, there's Doull again. Now, this time he is on Danaher. And that could be a 15-metre penalty too against Terry Danaher. Doull will certainly take it. Doull up towards almost right centre wing. In fact, almost kicked umpire Peter Cameron's head off. Knocked away by Walsh. Johnston could have got into the back of Baker. Folds. Giving chase out at Blackwood to Johnston. Well caught. Could have almost dropped it. Snaps up with the left foot by the Dominator. Looks good. Goal! Good tackle by Duckworth. Ralph, no chance. One of the best kicks in the competition too, Duckworth. Doull goes the spoil effectively, as he usually does. A boundary throw in on the... Does it well from half-back. Up to half-forward, McConville goes the spoil. Backing up well as usual is Bruce Doull. Beautiful blind turn by the Doull, who shoots at goal. Salmon at the back. Doull clears.
He kicks it over centre half forward. At the back that time was Brady, couldn't hold the mark. Once again it's Doull sending it back there, going to Brady. Brady boots the ball over the half forward line. Capper flies, and there's Doull again. He's playing a game and a half. It's experience against the youth there. He's well on top as the ball finally comes out to Montgomery. Shot out towards the wing position. And there's a good mark to McClure.
Some 21 minutes played of this first term, and it's been a seesawing struggle with Footscray starting to gain the ascendancy. Southby's been moved out, and this leaves Doull at full back. He threads his way through the pack, gets back towards the wing, having a crack at goal and the opportunity of putting the Dogs some 15 points in the lead. His kick in towards the square, and a good Carlton defensive mark taken by Bruce Doull. The Flying Doormat wouldn't be overly impressed because it hasn't been a great quarter for him. He was shifted down to that last defensive post.
Gets a good bounce, he snaps towards goal. Beasley and Doull. Beasley! No mark taken. Swimming on the ball is Hawkins. Can't quite get it clear. Now he picks it up. Good play by Hawkins. Going to get the hand pass through to Beasley. Beasley runs straight into Southby and is penalised accordingly.
Stuck the head.
Simon Beasley being told to give the ball back. And now it's a free kick to Jeff South.
Edmund gets a hurried kick up towards the half-forward line, the left half-forward flank. Duperousal gets a bad bounce. Doull gets a beauty. And he comes away to... He's got McConville at centre wing.
And now goes with a long kick. Lovely kick from Edmund. Up high, Doull punches the ball away. Williams trying to gain possession. It's picked up by Rod McPherson. He loses it. Tapped on by Doull. Taken by Alvin. His kick straight into
to Tui. Tui breaks away and kicks it high. Jackson is there in the centre of the pack, but he waits back, and Bruce Doull is uncontested, takes an easy mark.
Yes, he's played on
infringements. The kick comes down to Jackson. Doull from behind tries to punch it away. Here's a chance for Morgan and O'Keefe. O'Keefe was held then. In they go after the football. In the forward pocket is Blackwell, caught with the football, and
Carlton again picks up. Can he find Jackson on this occasion? Once again, no help for Jackson at all. The ball thumped away by Doull. It comes down towards Turner. In there is young Morgan. Turner.
Two. Oh, and therein lies the tale of Richmond. Doull will come away, giving the handball to McConville. Another one again to Dean. Back to Doull. Around Rioli he goes. And up to...
across to Rawlings. Rawlings puts it forward. And a good mark taken by Bruce Doull.
Losing the headband momentarily, but the 21,643 people here today not perturbed.
His 50th game, kicks it long, he's looking for Lockett. Lockett out of position, taps the ball on, he should recover well, he's pushed to the ground. Doull, the experienced fullback, cool over to Corker-Mill.
And here's a chance for Mace on the left foot down to Lockett and Doull. Oh, Doull. Oh, gee, Tony Lockett's a great player, but he'll know he's been playing today on Doull as he...
In normal conditions today, Sandy.
You're right there, Robert. Perovic short. He's in the back pocket. Flower, a high kick. Buckley underneath it. Was it 10? No. Blackwell can't hold it, but he does have support through English. Doull running. This is good football by the Blues. Out by... Great game, McBurn. Spirals a punt to the half-forward line. Doull comes over the top with a mighty thump to Tommy Alvin on the ground.
Out to Russell Green. Green now playing on with a long kick down, looking for Langford, but Doull at the back judged it to perfection. Puts it out wide, hoping for Blackwell. Blackwell's there. Gets an awkward bounce, but traps the ball well.
There's the ball back there towards centre half forward in front. They're punched out by Doull. Good defensive football. Danaher over to Bahajar. Long hand pass. It's a bad one. Doull can't pick it up. Goes Danaher goes down. Doull's there with him. Umpire still calling plays down there. Duckworth clears it out to half back. Danaher got up high. Doull's had him pretty well covered today. Ball back there to Baker. Grabbed, slung around. Umpire said he'll be dropping the ball against him. And by golly, Doull's played a very solid game today. Hasn't been outstanding, but it's a typical Doull game. Not letting Danaher get away from him. He's had him well covered, as I said before. A short pass and a good one.
Down. Picked up by Waterson. Back to centre wing. Doull again. Best on the ground. Doull fires in a 20.
Clogged towards half forward. English from behind, couldn't take the mark. Doull, Hallway not in possession. Comes out of it well, gets a hand pass towards Buckley. Oh, Buckley, the short kick, taken by English. Coming up towards the centre, takes the mark. Plays on, gets around Dean. Doull and Beasley, two out. Doull takes a fine mark.
That's a great duel. He's a master, Bruce Doull. Both trying to do it with the one hand. McConville has made the space on that.
Round, he goes for that long raking left foot kick to Rhys Jones. Rhys Jones marks on half forward. That's a great contest. Rhys Jones still going in after it against Doull. He's still got the football. Dives on top of it. Blackwell's there to lend a hand. Out it comes to Doull. He's the idol of the Carlton supporters. Great play, Doull. Bernie Evans runs to centre half back, straight down the centre of the ground. Doull, up he goes, Brucey Doull. And Doull takes a good strong mark, and every time he goes near the ball, the Carlton fans applaud because he is certainly the
one to give it to. Goes over the top of Wayne Harms, back to Tony Shaw, easily Collingwood's best player at the moment. Shaw shot into Williams, knocked away by Doull and hit the post from behind. Collingwood lead by that margin.
Well, it's an amazing thing, you know, last week. Gets around Aspen like a rover and finding the ball is driven out there towards that half forward line, but there he is again. The old flying doormat, still as reliable as ever. The hand pass to McConville. A short pass to Wayne Harms. He's played a crackerjack game. Land grabbed there by Brown. Out there to Neville Shaw and Doull. They both have a battle, but it's the old timer coming out with it. A hand pass back to Montgomery.
He got the hand pass away, and it's Daniels again. should drive long in towards Beasley. Beasley needs a rover around him. Beasley can't take the mark. Doull has it, goes for the boundary line, tries to find the boundary line and does so.
Well, tremendous pressure on that Carlton defence there, and Doull, well, he's been used to pressure for many.
But talking about that free kick back there, I don't think it was a free kick to Egan. I think the tackle went around the arms. Well, the umpire didn't pay it anyhow, so he must have thought it was a free kick either. Puts Gray missing chances,
Well,
though.
it just proves they're both bad judges. Chance over the top for Purser. Oh, well done, Andrew Purser. He kicks it hurriedly down towards Beasley. Doull against Beasley. Cool, calm and collected. Bruce Doull gives it towards Warren Jones. He gives it to Meldrum. Meldrum out looking for Mark Cooper. Now here comes Alan Daniels on the left foot. He's looking for Bahaja. Punched away by Doull. Steve McPherson's got it. Oh, good play. Runs into trouble. Back to Groenewegen. Now it's Doull, and the Blues are coming good as Doull looks out wide. He's looking there for Blackwell. Swings onto the left foot. Groenewegen fires at the goals. Beasley! Yes! No! Still a chance for a goal. Going in after to Steve McPherson. Bruce Doull gives in the hand pass to Harms and bringing the lead. Oh, they got the loose man. Andrew Bennett should handball. No, he goes to short kick. Bennett races against Doull. Cleverly done, Bennett. Over to Lockett. Oh, Lockett loses it. Taken away. Meldrum caught with the ball. And the umpire set in the back.
Yes, dead right. Yeah, Lockett should have got the hand pass work going at last, and the mark has been taken by McAdam. He plays on, kicks high toward Lockett, but Doull will spoil here. Yes, the big fist goes up with Bruce Doull. Brought Lockett to the turf. Till he make that distance. No Smith's in the goal square now. And he kicks it to the man on the mark. Tapped away by Doull, given to Blackwell. Blackwell kicks down. No punt kick, good-looking kick up to the goal square. Lockett's in the pack, but the ball comes to the back of the pack. Picked up by Doull. Smith does the tackling. Well, I thought he was, but Doull just walked past him. Blackwell takes the mark, looking for the chance to
pass in. Collins having trouble taking possession. Doull comes in, and the crowd just delighted to see Bruce Doull as calm as ever take the hand pass.
Got the pace to get away. Scoots in towards the pocket. Out comes Doull and the juggler. His kick. Back towards the centre.
A bit of pace gets away from Dorrance. Trying to get round on his right foot to kick the ball properly down there towards the full forward position. Dunstall and
In the second quarter, 8-11 to 7-3, 14 points in it.
Well, Loveridge has bounced back in this third quarter after having a great first one. It was a little bit quiet on the second, Bob.
The Doull's disposal is brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, certainly is.
He never misses. Pinpoint accuracy. English.
Clear, it comes back. Murphy got one from deep here a minute ago. A shot at goal. Doull and Dunstall. They're both resting. They both go down, but backing up well there is Dean. And he goes for the boundary line, but he was stuck with a hand pass to Loveridge. Been a trier all day as the ball goes over the half-forward line. They all fly. Doull scaling out beautifully. A hand pass to the other veteran there, English. Puts it out wide, a chance.
He gets it back towards Rodney Eade. Eade with the short pass. Doull out in front of Dunstall, and Brucey Doull, the old champ, the evergreen, has taken a very good mark.
So Doull on half-back. In towards the centre. McClure.
Rugby touchdown there.
Yep. And so it'll be Bruce Doull who'll bring it back into play after a point is registered for the Hawks. So they're only down by 5 points.
Brucey Doull with a few more grey whiskers in that beard, Sandy.
Yes, but what a marvellous ambassador he's been, not only for Carlton but for the game, as we'll see.
Richmond opponent, and the Tigers go down the forward. Roach and Doull one out. Michael Roach can't handle it. It's taken away by...
Two. Tom Alvin, a good one. Doull placed it well, hasn't he? As he always does. Just within touch, and it rolls out of play. He's a champ.
That was a precision kick. It really needed it too, because there was one Essendon man up there and a lot of boundary line to kick the ball over on the full.
Champion. Simon Madden. No, it's Spencer rather, now playing at full forward. And look at Bruce Doull working out there, doing everything, just tapping, handballing, shepherding. Bad one to pick up.
What takes the hand pass? Danaher in front of Doull. Bradley. Merritt. And he's doing the heavy work well. So's this fellow. He's been brilliant.
Bring the ball back into play. Doull from fullback. Hunter underneath it. Great judgment. Straight down the ground too with Doull, Bob.
Yes, no doubt. The handball across now.
Kernahan looking dangerous on Carlton's forward line, but Kappa's starting to look pretty deadly down there too, Bob.
He's got 3 on the board already, and once again the Swans not waking up to that move from full back.
No. Both sides have had good players today. It's been an excellent game, incidentally, too. Doull going for the long kick out to Hunt. He's marked about 6 of these since he's kicked off. He gets away from...
In this third quarter, Bruce Doull, again with the job of bringing the ball back into play. Generally found a player so far. Let's see what he can do on this occasion. Alvin's quite often his target, but this time it's Dorotich. Dorotich from left half-back flank.
Back to Williams. Williams boots the ball, looking for Cap, trying to get the sit there. Doull has grabbed it. The umpire said he'll pay that mark to Doull down there in the full-back position. And the Swans are now 16-9, 105 to Carlton, 10-19, 79. Into this quarter by just on 10 minutes.
26 points the difference. Madden a screamer.
Out by Madden, 26 points the difference. They go back into attack. The Swans through Mitchell. Up it goes to Doull. The jumper might have helped him a bit as he goes for a long.
Across to Burgess. Can he get away from Dorotich? He can. A high kick. Taylor and Doull. Fisted down beautifully by Doull, but take it. Abernethy wins that encounter. Doull marking strongly on the last line of defence. To Bruce Doull. A fine mark, that. Hunter pass back, and Geelong under more pressure than enough.
Yes, up towards Stoneham and Doull. Doull has dropped the mark. Oh, lucky. Lucky actually dropped it in the finish, but the umpire had already blown the whistle, umpire Rowan Saws. But Brucey Doull, the idol of the Carlton supporters. Up towards Kernahan, who marks over the top of Cleve.
Here's a chance for Lyon. He picks it up, he hooks it back. Bruce Doull's playing a very, very good game of football today. He ducks away. He hasn't got a lot to beat though, Jack. He's just he thinks all his Christmases have come at once, Bruce Doull, as we see. Coming away with it, Robertson out wide to Kernahan. Kernahan to Alvin. Alvin hooks it back. Justin Madden and Payne. Madden too big, too tall.
Hand goal post for only one behind, but North Melbourne now 3 goals to 20 points. Carlton 2-1-13.
From the kick back into play, a chance for Evans to send Carlton forward. Marku in the pocket.
Has left a little bit to be desired. Silvati brings the ball back. Ball back there to Doull. He's in front of Dunstall this time and takes the mark. Getting a little bit angry, the flying doormat, because I don't blame him either, because Dunstall's well on top. He's already kicked 3 goals. McClure flies, couldn't hold the mark. Couldn't mark that. It's on the boundary line. Goes back to McCarthy. Snapped it up pretty well as he shoots it up towards Dunstall, and Dean again does time it. It's Doull, I should say, and Doull got the mark. Short pass.
Away, James to Anea, and now Anea going to the half-forward zone, looking for Pickering, opposed to Doull, and Doull takes the mark. Rather cool mark. Maybe that's the job that Doull has on Pickering.
That's why it was up the half-forward line, because Pickering covers so much territory.
Right.
There is Meldrum, a hand pass to Blackwell. Those Carlton numbers very, very easy to see. Out wide to Bradley. Bradley, a little chip pass, and he's found David Glasgow.
And Richmond on 52 points on 7's big league, and Doull from full back straight towards Dorotich.
Dorotich out with the big chest and all low trajectory drop punt. That was a magnificent pass. Run with the ball, he can't bounce it naturally enough. Osborne and Doull. Doull with his great strength. Oh, he gets away from Richard Osborne. That was great play and a beautiful pass by Buckley. Here's a chance for Fitzroy Osborne to Mickey Conlon. Left foot, but he's going after it against Doull. Conlon and Doull towards the boundary line. Mickey Conlon dives on the ball. The ball comes loose. Bruce Doull gives it the run.
Looking out there for German, right on the boundary line. Hooks the ball back towards the full forward position, but there he is, the old flying doormat again on his 350th. Doing very well, a pass. Ball.
Taken by Carroll. Gets it up towards Doull coming out in front. Lovely play, Bruce Doull. Kappa just stopped for that split second, and that's all the old timer needed.
Oh, didn't the Carlton stand love it too? He's still their hero, and rightly so, of course. This
for that football, gives it across to Collins. Here's a chance. No, Doull, as cool as ever, affects the spoil, and Taylor, who'd stayed in the square, must be saying, what have I got to do to beat him?
Do they love Bruce Doull? The Carlton, they're half as proud as Carlton. I'll tell you what, they're all clapping and standing. They love him, and rightly so. What a champion.
Always does. He breaks clear. Up high, Beasley's the big chance. Dean comes back at him with Doull, and the ball goes through from behind as Beasley
looks back and thought that he may have got a free kick, but it was never there.
Yes, all the world against him. He was in a lovely position. Doull made a magnificent recovery, and Dean came in from the side to give assistance. And a good kick by Doull to Bradley.
Wallace's kick up towards the left centre wing position. Doull knocks the ball clear of Michael McCarthy, and a boundary throw in again in the centre wing position. 22 and a half.
Like attack then, and it's Neagle driving it up there towards Kappa, but Doull outmaneuvered him there, and the old flying doormat's got it down there in the back pocket, goes wide right across the goal.
Towards, or he takes it again actually from Mitchell. Oh, bad miss by Morwood, so Tommy Hagee won't be happy with order towards their half-forward flank. 2-on-1 duel out here in favour of Carlton. Dean down, but Doull up, gets around right, okay. Short pass by the doormat, finds Reece Jones.